All right, all right. The last one for a while. Bipolar Blue tuning into the final Hangin' With The Boys podcast before their summer break. Nate, Jesse, Kurt, Shannon. It's been 2 months since we've really talked football with them, and they're diving into Micah, Trevon's rehab, and whether this team had a good offseason. Let's break down their final pre-camp thoughts. Before I get into this long-awaited breakdown, if you're as ready for training camp as these guys are, if you love their chemistry, smash that like button. Let me know you're with me. And if you haven't, subscribe and ring the bell. We got to follow all these storylines into camp. Okay, first off, new Wingstop fries? Jesse approves. Nate doesn't trust a flaccid fry? Laughs. Only these guys. And Jesse's debuting a new fit. Fly Fridays. Love it. Now, the meat. Micah Parsons at mandatory minicamp. He was there, he did some drills, but not everything. Jesse gives him credit, says Micah is playing the court of public opinion game perfectly. Tweeting the right things, saying the right things, showing up so he doesn't look like the bad guy in the contract dispute. He's flipping the narrative back on the Joneses. Smart! Kurt thinks Micah is genuinely stepping up as a leader, not just playing a game. Nate just wants all his best players in camp, learning the plays. Good takes all around. Trevon Diggs Rehab, the big debate. He's working out in Miami, not at the Star, with the guy who rehabbed his brother Stefan. Jesse says it's because Stefan had a great recovery, but admits the work ethic and body types are different. Nate says that's not smart. The Cowboys sign the checks. The Cowboys' doctors and trainers should be overseeing the rehab. He says the new world order of players doing their own thing is going to get kids in trouble. Kurt agrees. He'd be in the building. They all hope he comes back 100%, but Nate is clearly old school on this. Be with the team that pays you. Did the Cowboys have a good offseason? Jesse says YES. Best one in recent memory. Why? Because of the George Pickens trade. They actually spent real assets to get a legitimate, immediate impact player. That one move changed the whole vibe. Before that, we were talking 3 to 5 wins. Now, there's hope. What about the defense? Kurt brings up the concern. You got Micah, and then what? Jesse says you need to keep adding talent. Thinks they should still be looking for players. He doesn't want to get complacent. He says the D-line, especially against the run, is still a huge question mark. Osa and Solomon Thomas are not true run stoppers. Mozzie is a question mark. We need more help there. Final thoughts? Jesse ends with a powerful message about Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Take care of your mentals and your dentals. Check on your strong friends. Huge respect for that. Great message to end on before their break. Whoo. Okay, the Hangin' With The Boys crew laid it all out. The Micah situation is complex, but he's handling the PR well. The Trevon situation is concerning. The offseason grade hinges on the Pickens trade, and the defense, especially run defense, is still a big worry. My final Bipolar Blue prediction based on this conversation? The vibes are cautiously optimistic, but fragile. The success of this season hinges on 2 things. 1, Micah getting his contract done without it becoming a training camp disaster, and 2, Trevon Diggs coming back at or near 100%. If both those things happen and the Pickens trade is as good as it looks on paper, this team can be competitive. But if either of those first 2 things go sideways, this good offseason will fall apart fast. This team is walking a tightrope. Mark my words. That's the Bipolar Blue take. What do you think? Is Micah handling his contract right? Is Trevon's rehab a concern? Let me know. Bipolar Blue, hoping for the best, bracing for training camp drama. Out.